My name is Elaine. I'm from Pet Lover Center IHQ. This is my dog. Her name is called Mimi. She's 7 years old this year. She's a tiny toy poodle. One thing about having dog is that I love the feeling of having them to welcome me every time when I reach home.
Hello, I'm Jason from Pet Lover Center. This is Austin, my dog. He is currently 15 years old and his breed is Maltese, and he is a rescue dog since 1 year old. Owning a dog in my family has bring companionship to us and to every family members of us, and we are happy of that.
Actually, since young, I already own many animals. I have dogs, hamster, and parrot. So when my dog passed away, previously we felt that something was missing. So that's the reason why we decided to get another dog, because it's a very good companionship, for dogs to be with you all the time when you're at home.
Basically, Austin, he was being rescued at one year old, and me and my wife at that point of time, we are interested in dogs, so we decided to adopt him, and with some medical condition, and we cure him of his illness, and we just adopt him and brought him home.
I think the time for commitment really depends on different stages of the dog. For example, like puppy, you need to spend a lot of time to do the toilet training. I always practice discipline first, then affection. So I will give commands, and I will train her properly when she's a puppy. I spend a lot of time also at home cuddling them. So this is not something that I can measure, the amount of time that I spend. But for myself and my family, we usually make sure that we have family day together. So on a weekend, we usually bring her out together on some outing, go to the park, right, and make sure that we have playtime with her.
Okay, on a daily basis, as Austin is a senior dog, his mobility and his active level is much lower than in his younger days. So, but however, we will try to bring him out for a walk once a day, and most of the time he will just lay around in the house doing his own stuff, sleeping. Yeah, so for his meal wise, he eats one time a day, one meal a day. Yeah, so he will just laze around in the house. Yeah, he's very chill. Yeah, for a senior dog.
For me, I would say that Mimi has separation anxiety when she was young. So what I did was that every time when we are out away from home, we will make sure that we turn on some relaxing music for her to listen. We'll put some of her favorite soft toy. We'll put some of her favorite treats, to accompany her. Because back then when she had this anxiety kick in, she will bark very loudly, and it will kind of disturb the neighbors.
So for Austin, the biggest challenge is he has medical condition, and one of the medical condition that he has was he has a weak heart, so he needs regular medication. Yeah. So and he has a thin windpipe which he may just pass away during his sleep. So we need to be very careful with it, and he needs to elevate his head so that he can breathe properly during his sleep. Yeah, that is the biggest challenge that we need to be aware of.
I would say that the expenses depends again on the breed. Of course, she's a very tiny toy poodle. So in food-wise, usually it's about $200 to $300 a month. For grooming, because her hair tends to grow very fast, so it's on average every 4 to 5 weeks she will need a full grooming. But the main thing is that to make sure that they eat healthy, make sure that they have the right nutrition. So never give your dog table scraps, but you can get treats for them, the healthy treats for them.
So the monthly expenses for Austin, mainly he's on prescription diet. So Prescription diet is more expensive than the normal ones. Roughly 1 month around 200, I would say, for his food alone, and for his medical costing, we will roughly set aside around another 300 just in case there is any medical emergency for it. So I would say roughly you'll need about 500 a month you will need to put aside if you were to own a dog.
I would say that the most important thing that I wish I knew before getting a dog is about training them properly. For example, maybe because she has separation anxiety, so in the past she will be too scared to move from her own comfort zone, and then she will start to pee, on her bed itself. So these are very important that I have to spend a lot of time with her, train her, and we have to also make sure that we bring her out to socialize so that she gets interact with a lot of people, and this is how things can improve over time. Yeah.
The one thing I wish I knew before getting a dog was to handle dog's behavior issue, because for Austin he has serious behavior issue during his younger days, whereby we need to engage a trainer to get him properly pee on a tray and interact with other dogs, as he's very aggressive with dogs and he can't mingle around with dogs. So for this, we need to spend some effort to get it resolve it, and it improve as he age. So this is one of the advice that I will give, so that in order to prepare for such behavior.
I would say that the biggest change in my lifestyle is about me cutting down on my travel, because in the past I used to travel like 4 times a year, but these days I would rather spend more time with my dog at home, or to bring her to go out. I don't think this is a bad way, because by having dog with me, I tend to be more responsible, to be more caring, and this is the same feedback that I receive from my colleagues and my team, that I think it has made me to become a better myself over time.
So basically, owning a dog definitely changed me and my wife's lifestyle. So we can't go out as free as before. So we need to spend more time at home or at the park, bring them for a walk, and we travel very less often. We will spend most of our time with them other than work.
I would say the most rewarding part of owning a dog is all about the emotional support and the unconditional love. It's the kind of emotional feeling that the dog gives you that you can never get from anything else, and this has made myself and our family bonding even stronger over time.
So the most rewarding part of having a dog is they become a family member. Since they are part of the family, so my kids will see them as a family member as well, play with them and look after them. And dogs, they are very loyal to humans, and they are very good with small little kids as well. Okay, so at the end of the day, I would like to inform all potential dog owners that owning a dog is for life, and you have to love them, and seeing their smile and the things that they do to you, it will make you very, very happy, and you'll feel that it is worth having a dog in your life.
If you're thinking of getting a dog or a pet, come to Pet Library Center. You can look for us for any pet care advice. You can even look for our pet care consultants for any pet care tips, any nutrition that you need to give to your dogs. You can actually come to us anytime.